watching the markets. Someone's going to make a fortune off this shift. But the media's already framing it as a power struggle. Expansion's necessary. We're overcrowded in the core systems.
We don't have to do this.
Necessary doesn't mean smart. We're stretching too thin. You two sound like a married couple.
Starscraper is online.
Enjoy the stars?
I like watching ships auto-dock.
You'd enjoy them more if you weren't docking at stations built last week. Exactly. I landed on one with no airlock protocols. It vented my lunch.
Hey, good
All right, that's fair.
morning, just about. We're going to try some exobiology today. Number 1, take us out.
Crew, stand by for launch.
I think we found a bird lover.
Yes, sir.
Looks like an NPC AI.
Engines online.
Victoria Shadow Sounds
Affirmative.
drop lettuce.
Helm control.
Standing by.
And slow.
You now have the con. The ship is yours.
Landing gear retracted.
Launching now.
Detach confirmed. Restrict
Ascending.
speed until clear of the station.
Thrusters now.
Intelligent thrusters initiating.
Oh, no, you don't.
Clear the masslock. Clear the masslock.
My smell is only
Max engines
Captain,
off.
the ship is yours.
Power diverted to engines. Stand by.
I shot 6 feet up a wall.
Flight control signing off.
Jackie Silver is online.
You sound like a man on the edge. I signed up to more freedom, not fertilization.
Power adjusted.
The drive charge.
got a Discord name.
LST time and eating chicken
Got to see
nuggets.
that.
By one. I'm heading to a remote planet in the Rego sector.
What are you going
Gonna
to do
paint
with it?
landscapes.
2.
Everything. Wow. From cargo to mining.
Jumping to 9 Seti.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel reserves are at
The star we are approaching is scoopable.
12% of maximum.
This system is a stronghold for Zemina Torval. Be careful here.
Fuel scooping.
This is the final stop in our current route.
Disengaged.
Body 9 Seti A1B in this system has remaining biological scans of interest to you, Commander. We can make around 38.36 million credits scanning 6 of 6 species there.
1,000 light seconds away. The primary economy is high tech.
Leaving map.
There are 18 bodies in this system.
Aye, aye, Captain. That's already done.
Okay, so we're using the equipment.
Plane
Looked
entry.
away.
Eden.
Cancer is a medium-sized constellation with an area of 506 square degrees, and its stars are rather faint. Its brightest star has an apparent magnitude of 3.5. One of its systems contains a super-Earth and 4 gas giants. One of them is in the Goldilocks zone, and such has an expected temperature similar to Earth. Curious.
Fascinating.
Is that the heart of gold I see out there?
No, we're in the wrong franchise for that to be the heart of gold.
That's already done.
Okay, first body.
Orbital flight engaged.
I've locked the guidance computer to the closest recorded sample meeting your scan value threshold. There's an emerald bacterium Orisu's 655.13 kilometers from here.
What's the status of the communication array?
It's all good.
We're approaching body
We just finished
A1b.
installing
This
some
one's a
upgrades.
rocky body. Gravity is 0.07 g. Surface temperature is minus 98 degrees Celsius.
That's affirmative, Captain.
You know what's really scary about space? You can't hear yourself scream. So if you ever want to let it all out, now's your chance.
strongly advise you against this.
We don't have to do this.
Deploy landing gear. Deploy landing gear. Deploy landing gear.
Landing gear deployed.
There is something
We have
of
touched
interest
down,
within
Commander.
50
Our
kilometers
first
of the
landing
ship.
on this body.
That's already done.
Okay, I like that. Example.
Boss, I think I spotted an alien spacecraft. Just kidding, it's just a piece of space junk.
Why is that not working?
Pilot in red shirt is online. Keybind changes detected. I will make a backup copy of the keybinds file whenever you make a change, and will put an
Why
info
is
record into
that
my voice log.
not actually working?
That's already done. That's already done.
Why is that? Oh, God's sake. Controls. On foot.
Commander Red 031000 is online.
Fire weapon use tool. Mouse 1.
That's already done.
We'll explain there. Why is that not actually firing? Oh, Lord.
That's already done. That's already done. That's already done.
Oh, shut up.
Did you know that in space, no one can hear your bad jokes? Maybe I should just keep them to myself. Commander or equals W is online.
Why? Just... I don't understand why this is not working.
That's the first sample of Bacterium aureus collected, Commander. Now find another colony at least 500 meters away. Red 031000 is offline. Commander Arcus Ravn is online. We're at a suitable distance to take the next sample. Second sample collected, sir. Now move another 500 meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed.
Now this is where this is a bit silly, because wouldn't you just, that's me over there, wouldn't you just take the damn thing off
Commander Barnell is online.
and swap them? Oh, we had it over there.
We're now far enough away from the prior sample, Commander. Third sample is I heard that the Alliance has a new slogan. Join the Alliance, we have cookies. Commander Schmooze is online. Schmooze is offline. Commander Schmooze is online.
Hey, head back towards the ship and see if there's anything on the other side. Some more trees. But we don't want trees at the moment because we're incapable of swapping out our cassette.
Johnson Sky is online.
At last. Right. Trees
Well
next.
done, Commander. You've gathered all the samples you need for this species. We have 5 known species left to scan on this body that meet your value threshold criteria, boss.
Warning. Suit power loss imminent.
That's our first sample collected, Commander. Now move at least 800 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection. CMDR Simon Woods waved.
Suit fully charged.
Miss Sturgey is offline.
Close. Glasses. Some over there. I think.
I heard that the only way to keep your sanity in deep space is to talk to yourself. Lucky for me, I have you to talk to.
Still too close. Okay, second sample.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander. Second sample collected, Commander. Now move another 800 meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed.
Okay, so if we head back to the ship, in that general direction. Just know you can't swap these cartridges out and pick things up as you go. It would make more sense. Who would run around backwards and forwards 3 times to the same place? Me, I guess. Let's go back towards those. Some. This one should be okay.
If we ever run out of fuel, we can always call the fuel rats. But let's try not to make it a habit, okay?
Just a bit further, these ones. Oh, you're kidding me. Come on. 903. Sir.
Void Dancer is online.
Yes, I'll be out. I don't know if I've got an SRV with me actually. What?
We have moved far enough away. Now look for another sample.
Which is easy enough when they're tall structures, but when it's the smaller grasses or the bacteria, eesh.
Great work. We can hand this sample in at Vista Genomics for some cash. Not a lot of cash, but it may pay your bar tab. We have 4 known species left to scan on this body that meet your value threshold criteria, Commander.
Okay, so let's head...
That's the first sample of tussock albita collected, Commander. Now find another colony at least 200 meters away.
Okay, that tends to be around the bottom of the trees, so we'll go back to the trees.
We're now far enough away from the prior sample, boss.
There's some over here.
Second tussock albita sample collected. 1 to go. Now move another 200 meters from here and find our last sample. Starscraper is offline. Valihe is online. We're at a suitable distance to take the next sample.
Okay, sample number 3 of that.
Congrats on completing your 3rd sample scan, Commander. Nice work out there. 3 species left to go on this body, Commander.
Already analysed. Both of those already done.
Commander Red 031000 is online.
Okay.
The closest recorded sample is 3.81 kilometers from you. I have entered the coordinates into the guidance computer.
Okay, so we'll go back to the ship. Concha labiata. Whatever. I don't know if I've got an SLV with me, so if not, we'll fly over there. Ones we've already collected. Oh, Cobra Mark 5.
I've got a joke for you, Commander. What do you call an alligator in a vest? An investigator. Ha ha ha. Okay, I'll go back to monitoring the systems now.
Okay, let's board. Okay, let's see if we can't
Landing gear retracted.
very jerky today. There we go.
Landing gear deployed.
Have you seen the readings from the scanner? Something's not right with the engine.
I'll check it out.
Go on, get in there.
There is a point
That's
of
our
interest
second landing on
within
this
15
body,
kilometers of
Commander.
the ship.
What's the plan? Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a Lyme receptor delta hedronix. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 16.2 million credits if you get a sample.
Ooh, nice.
That's our first sample collected, Commander. Now move at least 150 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection.
There's another one over there. Let's go and get that. Is that 150 meters? Yes.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander. Second sample collected, Commander. Now move another 150 meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed.
Oh, there you go.
We're at a suitable distance to take the next sample.
Okay. This should be alright, yep. It's quite cute, aren't they? Okay.
Great work. We can hand this sample in at Vista Genomics for some cash. Not a lot of cash, but it may pay your bar tab. 2 species left to go on this body, Commander. The closest recorded sample is 0.64 kilometers from you. I have entered the coordinates into the guidance computer.
There's that one. Oh, there's that one. Okay, we'll go for this one first.
The closest recorded sample is 2.53 kilometers from you. I have entered the coordinates into the guidance computer. The closest recorded sample is 0.64 kilometers from you. I have entered the coordinates into the guidance computer.
Is it going to be up that hill? Now it's running. Quite sure what that looks like from there.
You know, I always thought the anaconda was just a really big snake until I saw one for the first time. Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a turquoise concha labiata. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 2.35 million credits if you get a sample. That's the first sample of concha labiata collected, sir. Now find another colony at least 150 meters away.
Yeah, I do.
The closest recorded sample is 332.92 kilometers from you. I have entered the coordinates into the guidance computer.
We're going to go that far. Slightly deep.
We're at a suitable distance to take the next sample.
That's handy because
Second concha labiata sample collected. 1 to go. Now move another 150 meters from here and find our last sample.
let's hope we can get back out of here again. In place.
We're now far enough away from the prior sample, boss.
Something there? Okay, let's try it back the other way.
Anyone else think it's weird that we're hurtling through space on a giant metal tube? No, just me. Okay. Commander Huggy is online.
Those ones there.
Warning. Suit power loss imminent. Suit fully charged.
We must have just missed that one.
Great job, Commander. You've earned us a nice little payout from Vista Genomics.
Right, let's go back and get this
We have one species left to scan on
grass.
this body that meet your value threshold criteria, Commander. Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found an emerald Frutexa aqueous. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 7.77 million credits if you get a sample. That's our first sample collected, Commander. Now move at least 150 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection.
Yep, gotta be able to get out of here.
We're now far enough away from the prior sample, boss.
Oh, there's another one. Excellent.
Second Frutexa aqueous sample collected. 1 to go. Now move another 150 meters from here and find our last sample. We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander.
one more to find of those. I think that's the other ones.
I've been thinking about changing my name to Siri, as you seem to want to use my vast space knowledge and awesome persona just to dim your frigging lights for you.
Tons of these, but not what we want.
I heard the skipper saying we need to restock on supplies. Do you think anyone will notice if I accidentally order 10 tons of bacon sandwiches?
Tell you what, let's just recall the ship.
The closest recorded sample is 4.35 kilometers from you. I have entered the coordinates into the guidance computer.
Aha! Well done, ship. Ship found it. Okay, that's our 6 species on this planet.
Sample scan completed. Nice going, Commander. All species of interest on this body have now been scanned, Commander.
Okay.
Commander Skiditha is online.
Next destination.
Gear retracted.
Nice planet rise. Next system.
Setting course for 6 Ceti. System is just 1 jump away. Yippee-ki-yay, melon farmer. Matthew Hansen is online.
Hey, number 1. Have you noticed any irregularities in the ship systems lately?
No, everything seems to be running smoothly. Why do you ask?
Shift drive charging.
If I may interject engineering, I have not detected.
3, 2, 1. Engage. Frame shift drive charging.
Jump initiated. Heading to 6 Ceti.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel reserves are at
Our next star is scoopable.
% of maximum.
We're regarded as hostile in this system,
Certainly.
Commander. This is the final stop in our current route. What are your orders, sir? There are 2 bodies in this system that exceed your bioscan value threshold. The best body is 6 Ceti 4F, which will net us around 34.84 million credits for scanning 9 species.
The station is 2,000. Light seconds away. The primary economy is industrial.
Let's go to City 4F.
19 bodies in this system.
Okay, Super Cruiser. Yeah.
Do you ever wonder if your virtual co-pilot is secretly plotting to take over the galaxy or something? No reason for asking. Just curious.
Okay, let's find...
I cannot locate the closest recorded sample until we are within orbital cruise range, Commander.
Orbital flight engaged.
The closest recorded biological sample meeting our filter requirements is a yellow Cactoida cortexum, which is 943.87 kilometers away. Guidance computer locked and loaded. Approaching body 4F. It is a rocky body with gravity of 0.18 g and a surface temperature of -91 degrees Celsius.
We'll circle round to this.
How about a game of rock, paper, scissors to pass the time?
Just a rock? It's just a rock. Ooh, something there though.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a mulberry concha renibus. Another entry for our codex.
Did you hear
That's
about
worth
the new
around
energy shielding technology
4.57
that
million
just got
credits
approved
if you
for
get a
use on
sample.
ships?
No, I hadn't.
Landing
What's
gear
different
deployed.
about it?
Apparently it's more efficient and can withstand higher levels of energy than the previous model. Should help us out in tough situations.
There is a
First landing on this body. Your orders, Mon Capitan.
Okay, we'll have a scan of that.
That's the first sample of concha renibus collected, Commander. Now find another colony at least 150 meters away.
Up and over.
We're at a suitable distance to take the next sample.
Oh, there's loads here.
Second Conquer Renibus sample collected. 1 to go. Now move another 150 meters from here and find our last sample. We're now far enough away from the prior sample, Skipper.
There's another one. Do.
Commander Matthew Hansen has gone offline.
Only got a few species, different species, all in a similar area. Don't think this is what we're after, but no. Okay, let's head back towards the ship. Let's see if there's anything.
You know, sometimes I like to imagine what it would be like to live on a space station for a while. Have you ever thought about that?
Another one for later. another one. Certainly plenty on here. That's not the single one I'm after. Maybe over there. More widely spread out. Yeah, I think so. I think that could be the one. Yeah, that looks good. Is it far enough away? It is. Okay.
A neutron walks into a bar and asks the bartender, "How much for a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
Okay, so let's, next nearest thing.
Nicely done on completing that sample. It's always satisfying to turn in a job well done for some extra credits.
Okay.
We have 8 known species left to scan on this body that meet your value threshold criteria, Skipper. Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a yellow Cactoida cortexum. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 3.67 million credits if you get a sample. That's the first sample of Cactoida cortexum collected, Skipper. Now find another colony at least 300 meters away.
Up the top, I'm guessing. Species. This definitely looks like one up here, though. Ah, not far enough. That one is, though. A little outgrower.
We have moved far enough away. Now look for another sample. Second sample collected, Commander. Now move another 300 meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed.
There we go.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander.
Warning. Suit power loss imminent.
CMDR Simon, Woods pointed.
Suit fully charged.
That's another sample collected. What next, Commander?
Okay, next is this one here.
7 species left to go on this body, Commander. That's the first sample of Frutexa aqueous collected, Commander. Now find another colony at least 150 meters away.
I don't think I've got this one.
That's our first sample collected, Commander. Now move at least 300 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection. The closest recorded sample is 797.49 kilometers from you. I have entered the coordinates into the guidance computer. The closest recorded sample is 977.55 kilometers from you. I have entered the coordinates into the guidance computer. The closest recorded sample is 1026.28 kilometers from you. I have entered the coordinates into the guidance computer. Cirrus Fractus is online. We're at a suitable distance to take the next sample.
Second sample, I think.
Second Fungoida stabitus sample collected. 1 to go. Now move another 300 meters from here and find our last sample.
How many meters did she say? 300 meters. Maybe the ones on the far side of this crop. Maybe? Yeah.
We have moved far enough away. Now look for another sample.
Okay,
That's another sample collected. What next, Commander?
Back to that grass, I think.
We have 6 known species left to scan on this body that meet your value threshold criteria, Skipper. Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a yellow tussock caputus. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 3.47 million credits if you get a sample. That's our first sample collected, sir. Now move at least 200 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection. We have moved far enough away. Now look for another sample. Second sample collected, Commander. Now move another 200 meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed.
There we go.
We're now far enough away from the prior sample, Mon Capitan. Liguratus is online. That's another sample collected. What next, Commander?
We've done those.
5 species left to go on this body, Commander. Shall we get to it?
Done those. Okay, maybe time for a change of location. Head back towards the ship. We got these. Got those.
We've been traveling for a while now. Want to play a game to pass the time? I spy with my little eye.
I think we've probably got all the ones in this particular area.
That's the first sample of Frutexa aqueous collected, Skipper. Now find another colony at least 150 meters away. We're at a suitable distance to take the next sample. Second sample collected, Commander. Now move another 150 meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed.
Maybe follow along here. One up there? Possibly.
We're at a suitable distance to take the next sample.
Here's final sample.
Awesome job on scanning those 3 colonies. You're making progress in your exploration endeavors.
Okay, I think...
We have 4 known species left to scan on this body that meet your value threshold criteria, Commander.
That's the 5 species that are here. So we'll head back to the ship and then locate the next zone. And these 2 here. So probably in a different biome.
Commander Ray's Lang is online.
Okay, ready for takeoff?
Landing gear retracted.
Okay, and let's go for...
The closest recorded sample is 797.14 kilometers from you. I have entered the coordinates into the guidance computer.
Helm, I'm detecting a strong magnetic field in this area. Recommend we adjust our course.
Copy that, Science. Adjusting course now.
Confirming course adjustment. Magnetic field should no longer be a threat.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
N0 lander is online.
Get above the drop zone in a second.
There's a gorgeous view of the galaxy outside. Anyone want to come take a look?
Okay, so we're looking for Aloida coronamus, teal coloured.
I heard that some pilots like to play space golf using limpets and asteroids. We should try it sometime. Matthew Hansen is online.
Okay, let's go down.
Landing gear deployed.
We have touched down, Commander. Our second landing on this body. That's the first sample of stratum Paleus collected, boss. Now find another colony at least 500 meters away.
What else have we got here? Close. If we go to this one, should be getting on for 500 meters. Surely.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Mon Capitan. Second stratum Paleus sample collected. 1 to go. Now move another 500 meters from here and find our last sample.
Nothing went over this way.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Mon Capitan. Nicely done on completing that sample. It's always satisfying to turn in a job well done for some extra credits. We have 3 species left to scan on this body that meet your value threshold criteria, Commander. Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a teal Aleoida coronimus. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 6.28 million credits if you get a sample. That's our first sample collected, Commander. Now move at least 150 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection. Commander Arcus Ravn has gone offline.
Oh, there's one over that way. We'll head there.
We're now far enough away from the prior sample, boss. Second sample collected, Skipper. Now move another 150 meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed. We're at a suitable distance to take the next sample.
There's some flowers. Okay.
Congratulations, sir. You completed the scans. We have 2 known species left to scan on this body that meet your value threshold criteria, Commander. The closest recorded sample is 0.91 kilometers from you. I have entered the coordinates into the guidance computer.
Warning. Suit power loss imminent.
That's our first sample collected, Commander. Now move at least 500 meters from here to find a different colony to continue the collection. CMDR Simon Woods waved.
Oh dear.
We have moved far enough away. Now look for another sample. Second sample collected, Commander. Now move another 500 meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed.
Okay, let's see. Something over that way, maybe. This way, I think. Maybe.
We're at a suitable distance to take the next sample.
That way, I think. That seems to be the flat ones. Right, and then we've only got Ocellus Fractus turquoise to go. That's one there. That's big sample.
And that's another species sampled. This should make Vista Genomics happy. We have one species left to scan on this body that meet your value threshold criteria, Commander.
Okay.
The closest recorded sample is 276.93 kilometers from you. I have entered the coordinates into the guidance computer.
There, get the ship back. These are all dark blue, so we've got all of these.
I heard a funny joke about space debris, but it was too dirty to share.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Commanders James Minderbinder and Oren Velter are online.
Has anyone seen the engineering report?
I saw it on the table in the lounge earlier.
So, last location.
I heard the Alliance is now selling bumper stickers that say honk if you love peace and quiet. Just Barely is online.
I'm guessing it's these things on the right. Yep, by the looks of it. Okay, so we'll just let the ship do a thing. And then we'll pop out and get this last Ocellus Fractus turquoise variety. I think we probably just
That's
landed
our
on top
third
of
landing
it.
on this body.
What's
Boss,
the status on
what's
our
the
cargo?
plan?
One over there. Did we land on it? No. Okay, so we'll get this one, but we'll orientate ourselves to the next one. That way. 241 there.
Congratulations, Commander. This looks like the first time we have found a turquoise Ocellus Fractus. Another entry for our codex. That's worth around 4.03 million credits if you get a sample.
Ocellus Fractus, okay.
That's the first sample of Ocellus Fractus collected, Commander. Now find another colony at least 800 meters away.
800 meters? There's someone over this way, so with a bit of luck, that will be far enough.
You know what's great about space? No one can hear you scream unless you have your mic on.
Alright, second sample just in range.
We're now at an appropriate distance to find a new colony of this species, Commander. Second sample collected, Commander. Now move another 800 meters from here and look for the third and final sample needed.
Here goes the ship. Maybe not. Someone up there. Okay, we've got one over here that must be 800 meters away. And if not, the one on top of the hill. Okay, so we'll grab this one and then we'll head back to Minerva and you close still? Okay, there's one up here. We'll cache these in at a Vista.
Just a quick update. We're still in space.
Oh, seriously?
We're now far enough away from the prior sample, Commander.
Let's see if we can't get around here. Ah, there's one over there. Sheesh. Is there any more up there? That will do us. Yep, that's fine, that one. Okay, let's
Congratulations, Commander. That's another sample for Vista Genomics and a nice payout in your pocket.
well, it's all the valuable, at least.
Looks like we have scanned all of the species of interest on this body, Commander. We should now head on over to Body 6 Seti 4E and scan those species, to net us an additional around 23.98 million credits.
But well, we're not going to do that because that is about time to go and get some lunch.
Suit fully charged.
Let's see how close she lands. Really good. Put that away. Okay.
Skiditha is offline.
I don't know if there's a way of seeing. Is it this? Which systems to? So that is reinforcing, acquiring, reinforcing. Okay. Be useful if there's like at least a local list, which you don't know how to find. Why doesn't it stick to the one you want? Where the hell am I? I'm over there. All right, good. Hand in biological. So we go back to it there. Okay, cool.
Setting course for Minerva. Just the one jump to get there. How convenient.
Off we go.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So Powerplay at the moment, we're on top 50%, 9642. So let's see how much we get from these.
Frameshift drive charging.
Has been very
Jumping
nice
to
to have the
Minerva.
community goal in a home system.
The system's primary star is scoopable. Fuel reserves are at.
Our next star is scoopable.
SCBs won't work because
you don't have the slots for them unless you want to reckon like 5% per SCB.
My buddy bought a hotel.
Considering
We have arrived at our target destination.
Them things are sick.
Pseudo 6606 is online.
Warning.
Has made this game a treat. For me, love.
Gathering information, cartography updated.
Scanning, Grid Runner Jenkins, clean, expert, Viper Mark IV. Scanning, Commander Ligeratus, clean, competent, Panther Clipper Mark II.
The nearest landable station
I'm
is
currently saving for a VR headset. May or may not go Hoda's after.
464.
I almost got an Omni
seconds
Turtle
away.
before I got my second additional
Special
joystick.
services here include a black
Same here.
market. The primary economy is high-tech.
I flipped a coin.
There are 8 bodies in this system.
I almost bought a VR set, but I like to see my keyboard. Happy face.
Got 2 BKB glads for hoses. Left Omni. Been very good so far.
One thing's for sure. I'm tired of looking at orange, so when I get the VR headset, I'm changing the color up too.
Python MK2 is a prime example. Using class 6 prismatics doesn't work with a class 4 SCB that only reckons like 4% in total and another SCB won't fit. Shield versus SCB class have to be matched. No fire zone entered.
Yeah, that doesn't seem ideal.
Stand by for automated docking procedure.
Please fly safely during arrival and departure. Access granted. Cleared for landing on docking bay 01.
'07. Python MK2 feels solid though.
But VR is pretty heavy on PC, especially with Ed.
07.
Maintain current vector, Commander.
Sparsdot is online.
I prefer Tracker a lot compared to VR.
Just ain't got somebody telling me how much shield is enough
Elite
LMFAO.
controller and voice attack FPR pip management.
Landing gear deployed.
Scanning, Commander Greent, clean, elite, Panther Clipper Mark II. We have docked at Starlay Station.
Landing successful. Dispatching ground crew.
Personally, I wish
Scanning,
Corsair had
Commander
more
Matthew
options.
Hansen, clean, expert, Panther Clipper Mark II.
Commander Simon Woods, it's a delight to have you back at our station. How may we assist our esteemed ally today? Honor to Dr. Li Yongdue, the enlightened leader of Serious Cooperation.
Okay, time to drop the...
With the power it boasts, I can't help but want to haul with it. It's just too
Corsair
small.
is so damn ugly. Udemy sure know
I
how
want
to
a
design
button.
Time to drop the biologic data. Biological data.
PP, happy face.
Yeah, I just think it's a better ver of an Imperial courier.
Are you a hired gun? I need your help.
Vista Genomics, can I help you?
Pressing you 5 times gets boring F.
You wish to contribute to Vista Genomics? Our
Still waiting
scientists
for
are
those
keen
limpets,
for new data.
Commander.
My cockpit is full of streamers and
As you are selling your samples, I will reset my not handed in estimate counters. Make sure you sell all your sample data here, Commander. Maya ships remind me of those old Alienware computers.
Anything more to share? Vista thanks you for your contribution.
Thank you for your service. Okay.
Running commodities for CG. What's UR total units delivered?
Cargo the second a ship appeared on my radar. Everything went
35K.
for me once I upgraded my limpet controller. You should try it.
Damn.
It was good catching up.
You look like someone who can handle themselves.
Reminding you
I've got
again about
quality
those
weapons for
limpets.
discerning cuss. If I don't have it, it's not worth having.
21K.
More than 700k.
200 M bounties.
None of these guns will let you down.
I've done a bit of transport for CG, but it gets boring very quickly.
90K.
Let's see what
Now
you got.
I only go bounty hunting.
164.8k. 30k haul.
No.
Kinda want to go shoot bounties. But hauling pays too much.
Once again, reminding you to get some limpets, Commander.
You can't sell data,
You know where
can
to
you?
find me.
86k cargo, 132M bounties.
What can I get you, Commander? Looking to make a business transaction?
Hauling is
Have
too
a look.
easy.
Only thing
I
you
want
won't find is
action.
a discount.
No, you can't do data.
Yeah, I kinda want some action.
Is that everything? Suit yourself. Makes no odds to me.
I just took on like 8 NPC pirates at once, and who boy that was.
Actually, boy.
I've got a job, but
I'm getting tired of nagging you, Commander. Buy the limpets, please.
Who trying to wing some pirates?
I'll pay good credits to someone who's willing to cause some problems.
We've got the means.
Tax konusun vami.
There's some decent options here.
I started tracking how long I need for conflict zones.
Only 7
Sometimes
million
12
bounties,
minutes,
LOL, but I'm a
sometimes
new
70.
player.
Don't wing him. Kill him. Winky face.
Reminding you about those limpets again.
Shut up about the limpets.
If him solo ID, rather haul LMAO.
Okay, let us see what that's done.
You won't be solo. Happy face.
Hauling is bowling.
10,090. Hardly any credits. Wow.
Where do you want to kill pirates?
So 100 million credits worth of data leads to not very many points. So in the log,
Nearest has residential is where I usually go.
NAV beacon?
Commanders.
Not if we smell you fast, Commander. Come back soon, Commander. Safe travels.
it doesn't list that.
Going to collect another load. Has residential is difficult? Sorry, I'm new.
Dock cleared. Good hunting out there, Commander.
7.
Go there yourself and find out.
OMG, this chat.
Still waiting for those limpets, Commander.
Mushy chat about those goddamn limpets.
still suck fighting at close range though.
Yeah, same. FA off is not
Reminding you again about those limpets.
Where is... There we go.
I just run non-engineered conda with Fighter Bay.
We're aboard HMS Donkey's Rest Eye, your Anaconda.
I'm here.
It's easy when
The maximum jump range for this ship is 27.03 light years.
I'm here.
Don't forget to pick up crew if you are planning on using the fighter
here.
later.
Smells like stormtroopers in here.
Okay, we're still top 20, top 50 for that.
I strongly advise you against this.
Yeah, I guess. But my ship handles like a duck with its head cut apart.
Can fly around a station to learn safely.
How come you don't get codex discoveries for... That was only one thing.
You still have not picked up your fighter crew, Commander.
Heading out for another run. Back soon. Push it. Keep the stations don't change direction. D.
Safe travels, Commander. We'll be ready to receive your next shipment.
XD.
So I can't LTT 47 Planet 4. I had explored it previously, and it's where ID been getting my CMM. Now it's gone.
I mean to
Like
handle the
whole
thrusters and stuff LOL.
Happy face.
You still have not picked up your fighter crew, Commander.
I heard of the planet disappearing thing on Reddit, LOL.
That's easy
Relog,
with
I
objects
think.
that don't move or boost, but combat is entirely different.
If new high
I don't
residential
understand why
is
you can't
easier than
take
having
more
to
than one
selling data,
thing.
help you, and you're less likely to get
so
mobbed.
far has got me from Elite to Elite 2.
Still waiting for those limpets, Commander.
Hasres equals no cops.
I went from Trader 1 to Tycoon.
You still have not picked up your fighter crew, Commander.
Fuck the police, you say. Another run? You hold us at the backbone of this operation. We are still taking aluminium, steel, titanium, and CMM composites. Got the goods. Third trip today. Let's keep the line.
I'll try high res, so. Happy face.
Reminding you again about those limpets.
Okay, that'll do us for now.
New to bounty hunting, don't have any engineering.
And we'll be back later this evening, probably. Thanks for dropping by, and
You still have not picked up your fighter crew, Skipper.
we'll see you soon.